Okay, in an effort to grow my YouTube channel more, I'm going to bring you some updates and sewing projects. I had made a video on this about how to make a German dress for cheap. This is how it turned out, but it has some issues, and I'm going to go through it. One of my issues is because I had made this pattern last summer. I reconfigured, not knowing it. So when I came down to this weekend to try to finalize fit it, I realized because I have very large boobs and a very short drop that this is all wrong. However, what I did get right was I got all my hooks, and I wanted to show you the inside. Most people don't ever show you the inside. I know it looks crappy, but it just takes longer to finish the inside. But these hooks are right against the boning. So most people don't know, put your boning in the front. Never put your boning behind the eyelets because they're going to rip right out. If you're going to put eyelets, put it behind the boning. Now, Germans tend to have hooks and eyes. These hooks and eyes, I can't even tell you, I look for everywhere for them. I only ended up with 10 of them, and they cost me like $8. I was really pissed. So anyway, I got them on this way. Don't sew them on this way. Sew them towards that. So I gave up. But here's my problem is because I changed shapes so much, when I tried it on, it actually met in the middle. So my concept now and my decision now is do I keep it as a this to meet in the middle or keep it as a placket dress as originally designed. My problem is because my pattern I'm going to have to take out in my sizing, I'm going to take out 5 inches all the way around this bad boy in order for the placket to meet how it should. Now, yes, it's messy, but this is called flatlining, and flatlining means the two pieces are joined together and treated as one all the time. This is how I can use something really squishy. So if I'm watching a cosplay video too, and she's doing all this armor, and I'm thinking, how would you make it in person? And the really key trick is underlining and interfacings. Of course, I got all this handwork done, and now that I fit it, and I'll show you the picture, I'll send the still. It doesn't fit. So, my boobs being what they are. But I got this piece of fabric for free by talking nice to the owner. It's a piece of Italian brocade. And I got the rest of this free. My other friend gave it to me. This is my grandmother's tablecloth. So I have a little piece of her. Like, I think they would do that historically. This is some trim I scavenged from somewhere. Probably 25 cents a yard. So whenever you're doing a German dress, just buy 10 yards of everything. You just never know what your trim pattern's going to be. Make sure you have enough. Otherwise, and here's my big mistake, I had to piece this bad boy. I had it looking all lovely with no pieces. Well, I was 3 inches short on the front. And the reason is because I had lost all the length here when I measured it because my shoulders aren't right. So I'm going to take all this off after putting it on for the weekend. And I never finished this, which is a turn. So what you do is you turn this and then bias tape it. So, and then I had to cut it here. I'm really not happy. So I'm going to take this all off and probably put this piece at the bottom on the band so you don't see all the mistakes. I have more of this green, and this trim cost me 25 cents. So I may be cutting thinner green, going and getting more trim and redoing this. But now this took me about, if I had worked on it all the way through, this one is probably less than 20 hours. But that's only because I know how to pattern, but apparently make sure you have somebody help you fit. I used a pattern that was supposedly my size, and it's just too long for me here. So anyway, this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to fix it. I'm really happy with how it looked in pictures. My hat was cute. My sleeves from my other dress fit nicely. And I'm not going to bead this. So this is where I'm at. Now, if I had done this correctly, again, this is where I messed up by not knowing what I was doing because I wasn't sure how to design this when I did it, is I could have sewn this all flat, all of it flat, when this bodice was flat. So I think I may have to go back to the drawing board. I have another piece of this orange. If I have to cut the bodice, I'll let you know. And so that's how to make a German dress for probably under $20. I think the most expensive part was the hooks here at $10, and the trim was $10. So yeah, 20 something. All of the rest of this was salvaged fabric. So how to make a German dress for, let's say, under 50, because of the hooks. Damn you. Somebody send me jumbo hooks, hooks and eyes. All right. I might just end up lacing this too. That's my other option. Fix it with trim tape and lace it. But I'm going to show you one more thing about a German placket. Always sew one side in, so you only ever have to set one side. Even if it's laced, put the lacing and fake it and lake it. So fake it till you make it. Knock Vider, thank you for Southern Fair. What is it, 30 years of Renaissance madness. I've been very happy to be a participant for a really long time, and met amazing people, and I have learned some amazing skills. So, oh, and just to show you, I got my favor. So when I am done, for those of you who are Lanch Connect, you'll know what this is. I got my Baron medal. I got my, finally, after 30 years of serving, I have my medallion. So this is going to go on my chain, or I'm going to stitch it right there. Okay. Happy fair.